I'm making a comic, and last video was about thumbnailing, and this one is about design, also known as concept art. After doing the thumbnails, I recommend creating a list of all the things and people you need to design, so you don't get lost in the process. So this video is going to be a series of quick tips, not super deep explanations about all the concepts, as you can see by the length of the video, but I'm going to link resources about the topic so you can go further in, and this video is more so you keep those tips I'm going to tell you in mind during the design process. As always, there's going to be a summary at the end. Tips for designing characters. 1. Detail. For comics and animation, I recommend not being stubborn like me and making the design simple, with not too much detail since you will be drawing the characters a lot. However, if you do have the stamina and you want to make them detailed because you like it, go ahead and do that. With my knights, I found a sweet spot of simplified armor, but detailed enough for it to be believable as armor. 2. Colors. I will make a video on colors separately, it's probably coming out next week, but regarding the characters, I recommend giving each character a color thematically, since this is easier for you to draw and more memorable for the audience, especially when you have a big cast. Look up analogous color palette to learn more about applying a single color in a pleasing way with some variety in it. You can assign also an archetypal meaning to the color if that pleases you, but you don't have to. So for example, I made the antagonistic figure stereotypically have a dark color palette, but I made the love interest also have a dark color palette because I like dark colors, and that's it. So again, you can do whatever you want in your art. 3. Design principles. First of all, I recommend you watch Cynic's design theory videos for detailed explanations. His channel is really good in general, but I'm going to link the specific videos I'm talking about in the description. But the basics are using big, medium, small shapes and intentional shape design. Design principles are about making more memorable and intentional designs, controlling what the audience pays attention to, and making stuff that looks pleasing to the eye or has a meaning in why it looks the way it looks. It's really worth studying those principles. It's one of the key fundamentals of art in general, not just comics, and this is going to make your character designs look really memorable and specific. 4. Doing a character turnaround is useful, but I didn't do one. I just made the front view and made the back view up as I went because there weren't that many scenes of the backside of my characters. But not having the character sheet definitely slowed me down when I had to make up on the spot the side views and back views. 5. When you feel lost or stuck, pick a theme for your character. So for example, I used things like sun, unicorn, serpent. Using an object or animal or thing as a thematic element for your character design is going to give you ideas more easily and you can find more specific references. Okay, tips for environment designs. 1. Rooms are not even squares. They have little dents and elevations and weird uneven shapes. Including those make rooms more realistic. Analyze your own house or any building at all. 2. Consider architectural details aside from furniture. Rooms have those footer things and ceiling things, and buildings have ventilation things and similar stuff. I don't know how those are called, but they make architecture look more believable. 3. You can indicate textures instead of drawing it all in all detail. It's less work and helps not distract from the characters. Many webtoons that use 3D models for backgrounds blur them out or use a filter to simplify them. And now the final and most important thing for designing anything: use reference. I don't know how to draw those weird building things from memory. I don't even know how they're called. So I use reference. I created a Pinterest board for all the elements in my comic with separated sections for the characters, environments, and even ornamental details. And I actively use them all the time. By the way, all those tips also apply to designing props, but I didn't do any for my own story, so I can't talk about that. Design is a big topic, and if you like it, there's so much content on YouTube about it. Another channel I highly recommend is FZD School. I'm also going to link it below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to read The Princess's Knights and have a great day.